What do you think, Jimmy?
Oil cooler line.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's driven there in that corner.
Yeah, those
it looks like the real main is leaking too a little bit. It's not much there, you know. It's a little wet there, but this is the main leak.
Yeah.
It blew the line.
Sweet.
So the two lines that go from radiator to the transmission with the filter thing. What is it?
Oh, the transmission line or the oil cooler?
No, that's the oil cooler. That goes to the oil cooler.
Oil cooler. Okay, gotcha.
Transmission goes from this side.
Yeah, okay.
But this one it goes to the plug.
Okay.
Well, you know what? No, I'm lying. So the transmission goes to the same side too, but we need the engine.
Yeah, engine oil cooler. Gotcha. I'll get those at the dealer.
Huh?
I'll get them at the dealer.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna check.
Yeah, just check it over.
You know, like probably real main seal and oil main gasket.
Yeah.
If they want to do that, we'll do it. But this is the main leak there.
Yeah, how bad
So I
is
just
it?
want to check everything else. The tires and
Oh yeah, a little bit.
yeah, because training they cut here, not there. This two line here.
Perfect.
So there's you bad right there.
Yeah, holy moly. Yep. Nice. Nice. Hey, that van, man, I don't know. I started, it wouldn't start again.
Really?
I'm about to just put that thing back together. Yeah, it's gonna take that thing to the dealer or something. I mean, we've been messing with it more than the job. I mean, it was only $280 in labor. I'm like, damn, I'll give you your money back for the labor.
That's crazy. It wouldn't start again.
No.
The pressure's up all the way. That's crazy. Take that shot.
And it was like, da, 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 da. I mean, it wouldn't start for the longest. And I kept cranking it, still wouldn't start, and then all of a sudden it started. Now it starts every single time.
I bet you anything is the relay and the
Yeah.
box, like you said.
Yeah, this thing has absolutely kicked my butt. I've done so much work to it and I can't get the thing to keep. So after it sits, it'll lose fuel pressure and it won't start. And then sometimes like that, it'll fire right up. Oh, see, it died. And now it won't start. It's crazy. Super annoying. Of course, the battery's low right now.
Got it here.
Oh, nice.
It starts up and
Yeah, I was gonna let it run for a little bit. That's weird, huh? Yeah, see, now it won't even start. Hey, do you hear the pump coming on?
you got fuel pressure.
Yeah, but you hear it though? Or no?
Can you prime it?
Oh.
I mean, I can't hear it from right here.
Dang, now it
I
started.
mean, these newer ones are pretty quiet though.
Yeah. I don't know about this one, Trey Dog.
Man, I would check. I think you're losing like ignition.
Yeah, but if you, like, say if it does that and you spray brake cleaner, it fires right up.
Even while it's extended crank, you can spray it in there and it fires up.
Fires right up, no problem.
Have you checked your injector pulse width?
And then it'll die, boom, right away.
I would check your injector pulse width on the scan data and see what that's doing. That's so weird. Oh, that F-150, his heater hose popped off.
Oh, nice, so nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
And then he had a check engine light for the over cylinder temp and then an intake air temp, but it was just unplugged. So
So we're gonna have to fix that and then drive it.
yeah,
Nice. Oh, nice.
I was just looking around because it started right up for me and it ran fine.
Oh, okay.
But I was
Yeah, I
looking
bet the pop he heard and it started smoking was that, you know, the
It's cooling all
coolant
the
pressure.
valley and there's no coolant in the system.
Yeah. Try to start it. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Damn. Well, never mind. Go ahead and let it run.
This one we have no external filter, right?
Have a tip them in here.
same numbers. It's going to be...
I think the actual relay's internal.
Yeah, on the thing, yeah. Yeah, because whenever I did on one pickup that I had before, you know, they give you the instructions to jump. You remove the 10 amp fuse and jump it to some other pin, and that's how I got that truck thing.
The F-150.
Too?
Yeah, see, because just a second ago it died while sitting here. I just had it sitting here running and it died. So it's definitely fuel. Beat on that fuse box, Jimmy. I think we're in the right direction. It's definitely fuel related because we spray it and it's like boom, you know. Weird, Jimmy. I don't know. Normally I have an idea. He's gonna pull that gauge off of there here in just a second too. I think we're good on the fuel pressure. I think it's got fuel pressure. Yeah. I think our problem is I think we're losing power to the pump or something, you know. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May the 19th. We're headed to the shop. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get there and try to get the place opened up and get everybody rolling. So today's Rich's second day being the service rider. He was doing a great job yesterday. We're just training on the computer and stuff. Of course, he already knows how to call people. He owned his own parts store for a long time. He knows about parts. He was a service rider as well. And so it's just about getting him ready for our computer system and how we run things and how we run cars through. I have a certain process that we've done now that we do. It's taken me 10 years to kind of perfect that process, and so we stick to it because it works. And it's the quickest way. I've tried other ways. I've tried everything, and this is just the way that we have found that worked, and so this is what I want to do. And so I'm just trying to show him how to get through there, which he loves it. He's having a great time. All the techs are used to working the same way, so as soon as someone else comes on board, he sees how they work, blah blah, and you know, they all feed off of each other. So yeah, we'll get there, we'll get the place opened up, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the shop. All right, just pulled up to the shop, get this place open. I already see a few cars that dropped off overnight. That one did, that one over there did. We got another one over there that dropped off overnight. But these Shelby trucks are pretty wild. So I've been working on this thing for like 10 years, and believe it or not, these things are actually worth a lot of money, which is crazy. I don't know how much this one's worth or anything like that, but they're actually collectible. I think they only made like 1,000 of them or something, which is pretty cool. Honestly, restored, that truck would be sweet, you know. The cat on top of the fence, that's the neighbor's cat, I guess, and she or he loves hanging out over here. We diagnosed this one yesterday. We're just doing outer tie rods, alignment, hub bearing on this one. Should be not a bad one right there. Pete's finishing up with this motor job over here. On this one, pull the front end off, yank the motor out, we put a new motor in. This motor had devastating damage. He's already put it back together, but this is the old one right here, and it actually let go of a lifter, and it wedged the lifter into the camshaft and dented the camshaft, tore up every single cam bearing in it, tore up 2 piston walls. It was pretty good one there. But yeah, that's a new motor going in, new Jasper motor, 3-year, 100,000 mile warranty. Got old Jimmy over here. He's knocked out this water pump already. 6-hour water pump to do a water pump on this Toyota. Pretty wild. 5.72 hours. So we got that knocked out. That's Jimmy's bike over there. And I'm sure the bucket's full over here, or not full, but it will be later. We got several dropping off. I've already seen several in the drop box. Let's see what we got here. Oh, just a Hyundai, Volkswagen, waiting on approval for. Actually, we have approval on this one. We need to change the paperwork out. Dodge Dakota Shelby. So I'll actually leave that in there, and I'll bring Rich out here and I'll show him what I do every morning. I don't know, I'm gonna wait for the battery to charge, and I think we're in the right direction on the tip of them. I'm wondering if it's not turning the fuel pump on in time. But why ain't the gauge bleeding down if that's the case? It's weird, man.
Good morning.
Let's see what it says about jump it there.
Yeah. Yeah, because we could bypass the relay and the tip them and then see what it does.
And then keep trying, you know, a couple times today, and then disconnect it and then try again. If he
messes up, then we know, okay. See, it did bleed down 35.
That's just being enough to crank it.
Yeah. Yeah, they only need like 30. They only need 30 to start. 35 max to start. It really only has to have 38 to run. You know, they just put them at 50, over 50.
Something not letting the injectors pop off or something. It has pressure. It just.
Yeah, because it's definitely something with fuel, because it has spark. Because as soon as it wasn't starting yesterday, we put brake cleaner in it, it fired right up. Every time. You know, like we did it a couple times just to see if it was just that one time type of deal. And it, every time. Once the battery charges up, maybe it's like yesterday and the thing won't start at all. That would be nice, because then it'd be so much easier to diagnose.
Yeah. So what it's saying is,
oh wait, so
when that don't work, this fuse don't get hot.
So,
exactly.
Okay, so we would know, because so this fuse shouldn't be hot.
Yeah, if it's not cranking, we didn't get no power on that fuse.
So I can let the battery charge up a little bit and then crank it over, and then it shouldn't have power right here, and I should be able to apply power. It should start. Yeah, let's try that. Keep that picture, Jimmy. Yeah. We'll give this thing like an hour to charge up.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put it on 15 amps, so it'll kind of hurry here. Good morning. It is Wednesday, May the 20th. It's pretty early this morning, about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to head down to the shop, get the shop going early this morning. We're a little bit behind today, and I know today's going to be a busy day, so I want to early jump start to the day, get everything wrapped up from yesterday that I didn't get done. A couple estimates that we need to write early this morning, get them knocked out before everybody rolls in today. So yeah, let's get to the shop, let's get it open. I'll see you guys at the shop. All right, just got to the shop here. As you can see, we got a lot of rain last night. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but that is a massive puddle. So we got, I think, like 2 to 3 inches of rain in a very short amount of time frame. Pretty crazy. But I can already tell you, we got some dropped off. That one dropped off again for this one right here. We're doing a pinion seal on. He needed it last night. He came, picked it up, and then he dropped it back off this morning. We won't have the part in until today to do it. I think that Ford dropped off. I don't think that was there. So I can already tell you, we had several drop off last night. All right, so just picked this one up from the alignment shop. We drove it over here yesterday. This is the one that I've been driving. Trying to get it to die. So intermittently they said they sit here with their foot on the brake, and all of a sudden it'll run like crap and they'll die. Super weird. I haven't got it to die yet, but on my way leaving here yesterday, boom, I got a tire light just like that, and as soon as I did, the tire went flat, and I was like, what the heck? The tire was so old, I guess it busted off the beam, which is pretty crazy because they don't look that old, if that makes sense, you know. But they're actually 8 years old, and I didn't even look at the tires, of course, because I was driving it for it intermittently dying. So I never even looked at the tires. I probably should have, but I did not. And yeah, so we put the spare on and we're driving it away from there now, because obviously I had to leave it over there yesterday with a flat tire. So shout out to Quality Tire there in Belton. Man, they hooked me up, you know. Like I said, they changed this thing out yesterday, and they do all of our alignments and tires. So any alignments, we always drive over here, and it's normally spot on every time. So I really appreciate Randy and Ray over there and all the guys, man. They really take good care of us, and they're another good local shop. There's a couple of us local shops here, and we band together. The good ones, they stick together, you know. And our customers don't leave us. That's the thing. So we don't have to worry about it. We're competitors or whatever. We spend more time fixing stuff from other shops, you know. So, all right, so I'm almost back to the shop here, and again, it's never died again. Kind of frustrating. I wish I could get it to act up because I don't know what it's doing. You know, they're telling me it's dying, but is it fuel dying? Does it start like what's it doing, you know, whenever it dies type of deal? Because there's no codes in it, so from there I just guess, and you know, it's not right for sure. I'm gonna get it back here in the parking lot and see if I can't get it to die in here.
I need to pull the door panel so I can check power of the motor.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta come off. You can see
Yeah, it's broken.
broken. Someone's been in there. I mean, it's for the age, it's not surprising.
Hey, it don't work at all, huh?
I was gonna verify that it's getting power, ground, and motor. Motor regulator. I hear something random.
You do? Might be broken there. I don't even. Yeah. So this is one that we hopped into. We did actually an AC repair on this thing a year and a half ago. Over a year and a half ago. And an expansion valve actually went bad. Nothing we can do. We don't build the part, but of course we took care of it for the customer, which doesn't happen a lot. And they said that they got into a wreck, and since they've got into the wreck, they've had kind of AC problems. And so I'm wondering if maybe, I don't know, I doubt it's from the wreck, and I hate to blame it on something like that, you know, but you never know, because I've never really warrantied out an expansion valve ever. So it's super weird that that would happen. But of course we took care of it for them. We have a no hassle warranty, so you know, it's not their fault the part went out, you know, in my opinion. Change it out and let's get the customer back on the road. One of our good customers here, they brought us some of the best homemade kolaches I've ever had in my life. And I don't know if y'all can see those pretty good, but man, they were delicious. We had 3 pans full, and we have demolished all but 4 kolaches. All right, so what I'm gonna show y'all is kind of what I do on a Friday morning here at the shop, right? What I do is, so say how this guy right here, you know, we're waiting on tech. You know, we know these ones are not leaving today. And the reason being is there's a little logo up here. I'm not sure if y'all can see it or not. I'm not sure if Sierra's gonna blur this completely out or how. But on every little line, on everybody's box on our tech metric system, we put in progress. We put exactly what state the car's in. So I know whenever cars are in quality control, and I know whenever cars are in progress. Like I know this one's in progress, this one's in quality control, and I will write first has to go today, and then I will put need to call right there. So I know it has to go today. The first one's going to be Calzian. Another thing I'll do is like, so right here I'll put need diagged ASAP. So that is #1 priority before anything, and that's going to be West Barton. So I'll actually delete his name there because his name will move from there to there. And eventually I'm going to do this board so all of this stuff is here with name tags, and I can move them as they follow along. So then you can just look at the board and know where everyone's at. All right, so I showed you a little bit of the board this morning. I didn't get to get any more footage after that. We were actually filming all day today with Sierra over at Echo Vision. So she does a great job on our filming, and we were filming all day, so I can't really film us filming, if that makes sense. So, but we actually called it an early day today, right after we got done with filming. We did a little birthday picture and all that. Maybe Sierra will post that on here. Maybe she can flash an image of my birthday picture. We had a little cake in the office and all that. If not, go follow us on Facebook at Cen-Tex Automotive, and you can definitely keep up with the day-to-day and kind of what we're doing. But we kind of called it an early day after lunch today. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I want to let the guys go ahead and you know, have a nice 3-day weekend. They deserve it. We've had a busy past couple months, so I know we're all ready for a long weekend and kind of rest up and get ready, and just get back at it on Tuesday. So I'm super excited for next week. We look pretty booked next week. I think we have a couple appointments left for Thursday, and that's about it. So like I said, that's super exciting. So yeah, stick around with us, and it'll be another crazy week next week. So stick around for next week's video, and I'll see you guys at the shop next week.